Those three automatically go through to the population of those three fasting stages.
Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are watching from at this time. I'm Chukwuka Okeke, broadcasting live. I welcome you very warmly to this live broadcast. It's going to be quite exciting time again. I've often told us, how excited I am always to do a live broadcast on TBC. Okay, and so without wasting any time at all, I had prepared a topic that I titled "Earn Steady Income as a TBC Full-Timer." Earn steady income as a TBC full-timer. Okay? If you have joined TBC and you've done the very important basics, then one of the benefits derivable from being a verified member of TBC community is for you to engage as a full-timer. That's a process, okay? And it's a very simple process, okay? But I will go straight to the blog and show us this blog post from admin, okay? That was in December 2018, okay? I will take us through it, and then I will have a couple of things, to say thereafter, okay? So straight to business now. Here we are. We are right now at TBC Blog, okay? The title of the blog post from admin says, "The proper process of going full-time in TBC." We have a poster, we have an article. Okay, I'm going to take us through all that. So just sit back, relax, ensure there are no distractions around you, so you remain attentive to getting all that admin has for us. Yeah. Okay, this is the poster, how we make a full-time income online. All right, that's the poster. So let's see how. All right, so I read. Let me make it a bit bolder. All right. Cash flowing leaders, please meet with individuals on your team one-on-one and discuss this article with them. Bringing a balance between the following three parties will lead to explosive exponential TBC community growth, unlocking the value contained in our TBC wallets by the end of the year 2019. 1. TBC cash flowing leaders. Okay. 2. Sponsors. 3. New members. Okay, so just hold on one moment. I think there's a distraction somewhere. In order to earn daily cash flow in TBC, at least one of two activities must happen daily on a consistent basis: sponsoring and or partnering. We should open the eyes of our newest members that a full-time income can be earned in TBC as early as their first week after joining us. One or two transactions a day can make that happen. Think about that. Which is better? Work full-time at a job which practically exhausts 50 to 60 hours a week away from home, or stay home and make a full-time income in TBC. Our cash flowing leaders have proven that a full-time income can be earned from home working TBC. They are living the dream, no doubt. It is one of the best lifestyles to have. Temptation to access TBC Kringle coins prematurely during redemption periods is very high for the new members joining us at those times. It has always been recommended that members wait until a redemption period is almost over before completing the redeem now process. Obviously, collecting as many cookies as possible during the whole redemption period is advised before clicking the redeem now button. But what is more important is having enough quality training completed before turning cookies into TBC and Kringle coins. We are in what is called the billionaire zone. And that means it is very common for members to become quick TBC millionaires once they complete the redemption process. This zone also means we are still in the early stages of developing our TBC economy, and these coins are less spendable now compared to how spendable they will be in the later or final stages of rolling out a TBC economy. Members that don't understand these stages are easily confused by what they see the value indicates in their TBC wallets compared to the usefulness of TBC and Kringle coins at this time. This is a rollout. We are under development. The complete value in our TBC wallets is not currently 100% unlocked. We are in the distribution phase now and not in the economic phase yet. Without proper quality training, new members can soar quickly and become burdensome to the whole TBC community. We want to breed success. We don't want to breed trolls. Sponsors really need to stick close to cash flowing leaders while they are bringing in new members. Solid partnerships need to be formed between cash flowing leaders and sponsors below them. We have a decent group of cash flowing leaders that have been with TBC for years now, and what they have to offer is really priceless. Sponsors need to recognize that and happily share the profits with these leaders 50% apiece. Demanding a leader's time without compensation to that leader does not work. Here is how it works. New members become sponsors as early as their first day in TBC, while we encourage fast duplication. Waiting for something to happen doesn't put money in anybody's pocket. So action is required. Sponsors turn into cash flowing leaders, and there is no set time for when that happens. Many factors combine together to determine how fast a sponsor can turn into a cash flowing leader. Cash flowing leaders already know how to successfully sponsor consistently and earn income from that. But they also learn how to duplicate themselves through partnerships with others that mainly focus on the activity of sponsoring. Inside of these partnerships is ongoing training. It is one thing to sponsor your friends and family that are close to you, and another thing to know how to prospect people you don't know yet, and sponsor them. Out of the two groups of people, which one is bigger? The people you know or the people you don't know? Obviously, the larger group is the people you don't know. And a cash flowing leader knows how to sponsor these kinds of people all day long, every day. Join Me is absolutely the best tool to use to bring all three parties together in balance. The transition script explains the process clearly. Okay, and this is the link to get to the transition script. So when you click on it, it takes you straight to the transition script, so you can see how it is done. So let me continue to read. Once a sponsor has activated the new member to use the invitation script while following instructions in the transition script, then that is the best time to invite their cash flowing leader to come into the Join Me session that the new member set up, as well as the sponsor's entire rally team. Cheerleading takes place inside of the Join Me session, while coordination of leading a rally team to participate in Join Me sessions takes place inside of the rally team group chat. At the end of the transition script, the new member will complete a transition for themselves, and the most equitable party to send the Kringle coins should be the cash flowing leader. And then a 50% commission is immediately paid out to the sponsor. This keeps the partnership alive. All team transactions should be done this way until the sponsor has enough training to go full time and play the role of cash flowing leader. Sponsors can certainly expect a decent amount of one-on-one time with their cash flowing leader in order to get their training completed. But sponsors should expect plenty of homework to do, as their cash flowing leader will point out the tools located mostly in the blog to review to have adequate material for their discussions. So there is absolutely no need for a sponsor to be bumping around in the dark when they certainly have access to proven and experienced cash flowing leaders here in TBC. Let me run you through a 3-day experience in how this should work. Let's look at this from the point of view of a cash flowing leader. It's Monday, and you sponsor John, and you are taking John through the steps of the transition script. You already have a rally team put together that mostly consists of TBC broadcasters standing by to assist you. John signs up his mother, named Mary, and his best friend, Brian. You and your rally team congratulate John for this rapid reward achievement inside John's Join Me session. John is feeling very good. Now, John is led through the steps to complete his first transaction with you. And you keep 100% of the profit because John is your recruit. John wants to collect the 100 million cookie reward by helping Mary and Brian to each get 2 immediate paid recruits. Join Me sessions are scheduled for Tuesday for both Mary and Brian. Mary signs up her husband, Mark, John's father, and her best friend, Sue, on her Join Me session. Even though John is the sponsor of Mary, he already has a partnership agreement with you, the cash flowing leader, once you discussed this article here together. So, when Mary does her transaction for herself, you are the one providing the Kringle coins to Mary, and then you pay John a 50% commission. Your rally team participated in John's Join Me session, and everyone is feeling the excitement that comes from helping new members duplicate. Effectively, John borrowed your rally team. The same process happens with Brian as he signs up his sister Jane and his co-worker team. So on Tuesday, both you and John partnered on the transactions of Mary and Brian. 4 Join Me sessions are set up on Wednesday for Mark, Sue, Jane, and team. John is not a proven cash flow leader, so he is not placed into your rally team group chat on Messenger. But you do individually invite him into the Join Me sessions of these 4 new members. Mary and Brian are there too, because they are the sponsors of these 4 people. You have spent some one-on-one time with Mary and Brian to review this article here and set up a partnership agreement with each of them. One-on-one time is like 5 to 10 minutes each, just to make it clear that it will take time and study to complete a training process, and that TBC has so much to offer them over time, and that we do follow a proven system that works. And this article touches on that. On Wednesday, with the assistance of your rally team, each of the 4 new members sign up to each for a total of 8 recruits, and the 4 do their transactions with you, and you pay commissions to Mary and Brian according to your partnership agreement with each of them. John earned 100 million cookies and has become a full TBC billionaire. and is very happy about that. Now it is time to encourage John to keep on sponsoring new members and to continue training with you until he gets to the point he can keep everything going all by himself and becomes a cash flow leader and full-timer in the TBC community. At that point, during a redemption period, he can go ahead and redeem his cookies. It is best to wait for a redemption period before going full-time in TBC, even though a full-time income can be earned as a sponsor working with a cash flowing leader just from the commission's end. Billions of people have never heard of TBC, so we have plenty of people to talk to and share the gift with them. The temptation to quickly redeem the cookies and as rapid rewards should be discouraged. This will create an unnecessary conflict between a new member and the cash flow leader. Partners keep things balanced while a new member, keep things balanced while a new member is accessing the time of a cash flowing leader. These leaders don't give their time away for free. Cash flow leaders in TBC have enough TBC experience to handle all kinds of objections that naturally come up during the sponsoring process. New members need to be aware that experience comes over time and people learn new things at their own speed. 100% sounds better than 50%, but the truth is 50% plus training pays better than 100% without training. Okay, so that's the end of that. So this shows us here, this poster shows us the proper process of going full time in TBC. Okay, so it's telling us that we need to follow due process. Okay, and this has already been explained in this article. Yeah. All right, so let me stop sharing. All right, so what is key here is that we have to learn before we can earn. All right, and when we follow due process, it makes it easier for everyone. Okay, makes it very, very easy for everyone to learn and earn. The good news is that the leaders within TBC community are always ready to help. They are ready to assist anyone that cares to learn, anyone that is teachable. Okay? I take myself for example. If I find you teachable, you will enjoy me all the way because I'll be ready to give you all I have so that, you know, I mean, you will be on the same page with everyone else and be able to take care of all those new members that are yearning to know what to do to begin to earn. All right? So I want to make this offer to as many as are listening and watching this video. Get in touch with me. I offer to help you, to assist you, to teach you, to coach you, to train you within TBC community, to make things easy for you. I learned the hard way. Okay? All of you that are coming into TBC community, you are all welcome. I'm saying that I will to help you to begin to earn as early or you would want it. There are no issues about that. Just show me that you are teachable. You are humble enough to learn. And I will give you all you need, okay, to it within TBC community. And if you also want to get in touch with me after this class, go straight to the description section below. You will see my full contacts for you as quickly as possible. Okay? Just tell me that you watch my video to assist you. Will, of course, assist you. Sacrifices we make just to make sure that everyone enjoys the benefits, the numerous benefits that are available within TBC community. So the call is right there in your call. Okay, so it's this live broadcast today. I invite you to join me this because I do this every single with joy, with passion. All right, every time, all the time. Enjoy broadcasting on TBC platform. Okay, so join me every single day as I bring yet another and educative. So we'll continue to learn and do the TBC community. All right. So that I'm going to draw the curtain for today. I invite you to join me again every single. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate that. As I draw the curtain, good night.